It took me until my 30s to realize that I actually had zero understanding of respect and boundaries. A course on respect and sexual consent is mandatory for university students in Australia, and there was one question that completely blew my mind, mostly because I got it wrong. Let's see how you would answer it. That was a multiple choice question. The question is, when your partner does not consent to sex, what can you do? So I checked one option is ask them why they don't want to. Okay, take a moment. Would you have chosen that option? And that was wrong. Well, so many things you used to think were just the way life is. Absolute bullshit. It was never supposed to be like that. The reason behind this is simple. If you keep questioning, nagging, or trying to convince your partner, you are violating the principle of freely given consent. That means it's no longer a genuine, unforced I do. True consent must be voluntary and fully conscious. Constantly asking why is actually a form of soft coercion. I'm sure you've had moments like this, right? Moments where deep down you didn't want to say yes, but after enough pressure, you reluctantly just gave in. And this isn't just about sex and romance. It happens in everyday life whenever you fail to honor your own boundaries. When I saw the correct answer, it was an absolute wake-up call for me. It hit me that no is already a complete sentence. In Chinese, we have a phrase called 半推半就, kind of reluctantly yielding. It's often romanticized as something flirty, playfully subtle, or just part of the game. That's a dangerous trap, because nobody cares about what you feel during the reluctance part. They only care that you ultimately said yes. Your hesitation, your distress, your silent struggle, all ignored because, well, you agreed in the end. At its core, this is a total blur of boundaries. Most of us grew up compromising, from parents saying I'm doing this for your own good to partners making semi-coercive demands later in life. I used to think that nowadays the word PUA is overused, and that some people are just being overly sensitive or overly reactive over little things. But now I've come to realize that level of sensitive should exist. As children, we depend on adults for survival, so we often had to suppress our true feelings to comply. But now, as adults, we finally have the agency to choose and to honor what our body and intuition are telling us. Pushing back and honoring our feelings isn't being difficult. It's the essential path to expressing our true selves. Because for those of us who are empathetic, sensitive, or recovering people pleasers, we've been conditioned to prioritize others and erase ourselves just to comply. So now it's a time to stand up and say no, and you even don't need a reason to refuse. At the end of the day, you are the only person who can be responsible for your own life.